Jill with Angel Creations. Welcome back to my craft room. Trying to straighten out my camera there a little bit. I'm not going to be on camera today. I have an abscess tooth and I'm all swollen. So, but I'm not going to let Satan stop me today. We're going to keep on going. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Okay, so what we're gonna do today is very simple, just zhuzh this up craft. I got this at the Dollar Tree. Everything here will be from the Dollar Tree, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just gonna, it's so adorable just as it is that I just want to zhuzh it up a little bit to fit my decor. You know how that goes. Alright, so I am just going to put a little piece of paper I was using earlier here because I am just going to dry brush a little bit of, look at a baby white candy here too. I am just going to dry brush a little bit of the Antique Waverly wax. I want to spill it around the edges, like I like to do. So I'm just going to dab, 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 dab. I'm going to try to stay on camera here for you today. Alright, so basically just going around the edges and coming in with that little bit of detail off of your brush. And less is more, so we can always come back in later with more. So we'll go back and get some more on our brush, and where we think we need some more, we'll just go back in. If you need more, then you can get more off your cap. So I hope you can see what this effect is doing all around. And that just makes this sign look a little more antique, maybe that it's been hanging around at your grandmother's house, up in her attic. All right, I'm going to put a little bit more because I'm going to go around the edges of the cutting board itself too. Oops, got a little bit too much there, so I'm just going to wipe that with the baby wipe. Easy peasy. Get some of that off the brush and just come in it from the outside edges. Really, that's as easy as it gets. Just coming in, just kind of gives the outside edges a little outline, and it gives the effect that I'm looking for. That we're going to sand it a little bit too, so it just kind of gives the effect that I'm looking for. And if you don't like this look, by all means, don't do this step. This is just, I'm here to inspire you, so you don't need to do every single thing the same way. If you don't like it, by all means, don't do this step. So you'll hear my voice is different because if you are a subscriber, you'll know that I'm suffering right now with the abscess tooth again. And I'm really swollen. So that's why my voice sounds a little bit funny. Alright, so that's what we did to darken up and antique our picture just a little. Alright. Now I am going to cover up the old antique wax so we don't have any spillage. Done that before. Okay, so here we have our, it's all antique, and now we're just going to take a sanding block and just do the edges, like where it would be worn from being old. Just give it a little wear on the edges. Just a little bit, because after all, it is MDF board. See the effect we get on the corner? We like to do that a little bit just to make it look like it's not MDF, I guess, and that it's real wood. And then I'm going to focus up and around this because this would get a lot of wear and tear in reality. Alright, and then I'm just going to go over the whole thing with a couple of swipes of that. Now comes the fun part. We are going to be zhuzhing it up with a little bit of mesh tubing. I'm having so much fun with this now that I found it. It looks kind of like burlap, and I'm really loving that. So Dollar Tree mesh tubing is hollow. Really fun to work with. Kind of hard to show you on there. Where can I put that? And then some of they just call it foliage, but it looks like carrot ends from the Dollar Tree. Oh, everything's from the Dollar Tree. The ribbon, all from the Dollar Tree. We're going to make a big bow. And the carrots also from the Dollar Tree. So let's take out a few of the carrots. Yeah, let me get this some help here. I don't know why I feel the need to package up. This is what they look. I have some extra here that I'll be using left over from another project here, so. Okay, so now if you notice on here, the middle carrot's longer. So you will get different size carrots in your package also. So I think this one looks longer. So I'm gonna put this one there first and then just size it out. So then I think that one looks good and that one looks good. They just about match. Maybe this one is better because the top is better. Let's see. All right. I think we'll go with those three. No, I'm going to stick to my original. Okay, and then we're going to just cut off some of these. I don't know, you might be able to just pull them off. Yep, we're just going to pull some of these greens right off the stem. We don't want a lot because we have words on here, so we got to be mindful not to cover up our words. So what we're going to do is probably cut them shorter. So we'll cut, we're probably going to just need, I'm going to put the stems down first. And that's all we're going to do is really, we're just going to cut these to fit and use them behind our carrots. We'll put a couple on top of our carrots too. And that's all I'm going to be doing here is adding some greens down to the back of our carrots on our surface. These two are clipped together. I don't know why they do that. So let's start. Okay, we're just going to take our hot glue gun and we're going to just take a little glue. And now remember, we can't hide our words. So if you have to go down on your carrot a little bit further, that's okay. There's one little green down. And let's picture where our next one's gonna go. I guess we'll just put blue right there, seeing that it's falling off the glue gun. And I'm just gonna get my little finger protector out and push that down right there. And it looks like we need another one coming out of this carrot right here. These are gonna look so cute once they're filled in. Get the spider webs off. And then I'm just gonna start branching off just like they did and sticking my carrot greens right on wherever I think I need some. Fun, this is the fun creative part. Some over here. And we'll get some over here to fill in. Just like that. Okay, can you see what we got going on here? Alright, now we're just going to take our carrots and we're going to start with our long one first, which unfortunately looks like it's unwinding a little, so I'm going to fix it and then we're going to glue it up here just a little, so it will stay and not undo. Because this one is just unwinding a little. So I'm gluing it on the back where we won't see it because it was unwinding. It's hard to explain it to you, but anyway, I'm just fixing it so it won't undo. And then I'm going to glue that right down with a good amount of glue right down to my sign. And I'm going to do the next and the next the same way. Make sure they're touching at the top. Hold it down. I've got one more. Glue this one down too. This just zhuzhes this sign up so much. Hard to say zhuzh with a swollen lip. Alright, let's just take a couple more of these greens. I want to just put a couple more maybe in between. Try to make it a little more realistic, I guess. Let's see. Not that it's really realistic. I'm not really going for that, but let's just stick another one in here just to give it a little more of a 3D appearance. And where's the other one? Here's another one. Oh, that's not very full. Let's get another a full one. And that one's going to go right on top. Right on top here. And my finger protector would help. And let's do one more, just for good measure. Cutting that off. And we're going to stick this one on top of this carrot. Just like that. I'm going to do one more. I see one more spot where I would like another one over here. Holding that down. This is so cute. And then we're going to put this aside and work on our bow. So let's put this off to the side and let that keep drying. Well, where? I'll put it back there. Okay. Now our bow. As you all know, I'm not good with bows, so this is how we're going to do our bow. We are going to just take a couple of pieces of our ribbon, and we're just going to make, I like to call it a, Brooke, Brooke from the, I'm so sorry, Brooke from Refabbed. She made this bow. I think she has a name for it too. I wonder if we can just do that. And so she does it where you do the X's and you just keep piling. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do because I really love the loopy bows, but I just can't make them. I'm almost feeling like trying here. Let's go for it. What do we have to lose? So what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna glue down and make some loops. Okay, I don't have any measurements for you. I'm so sorry. This is just a impromptu, let's make this bow. Alright, so I'm just kind of picturing it as I go. So I'm going to do this twice. Sticking to the other side though. I glued it to the inside. I don't really want to do that. So we're just gonna skip that. See, we're gonna skip that, and we're just gonna go to our original plan, because I think that is a great idea, but I think it's gonna just take too long. So we're gonna go back to our X, and this time I'm gonna be using some of this from Dollar Tree. They are calling it, it's from Floral Garden, and they just call it mesh ribbon. So pretty. It came in the off-white, the regular white, the green, and it may have come in other colors, but I did not see it. When I came upon this at my Dollar Tree, all they had was the two colors. The three colors that I just told you about. So they may have had it in other colors, but I did not. And then I just use a ponytail holder to hold my ribbon back together. This one hasn't been opened yet, so we gotta open this one. Maybe pull that right off of there. And this one is in the off-white, so we're making our X. I'm just gonna cut this without that bow in the way because it's so catchy, this ribbon. And we're gonna trim the ends anyway, so it doesn't have to be all exact. So let's put that, and then we're gonna use this carrot ribbon, also from the Dollar Tree. I know I say that the whole time. I know you've heard it already, but all right, we're gonna do about 4 of these. 4 of these. We're gonna do 2 on each side of our X. So if you aren't familiar with Brooke from Refab, you should definitely go try her channel. She's amazing. She's also a teacher, and she is also a clothing designer, and she's just amazing. She has a great channel, and it's Brooke from Refabbed, and this is her creation, this bow, and I want to give her credit for it. Alright, so here is our messy bow. We're just crisscrossing all of our things into an X. Unlayer, and you could make this as big and as fluffy as you want by just layering, and it gets really fat. But this is what we're going to do today. So we're making our X. And then we are going to use, I took one out, but I can't find it. So we're going to show you here a little tie wrap. But before I do that, we're going to pinch this in the middle of our X. And the way we do that is we use our pointer finger and we hold that down in the middle. And then our thumb and our middle finger will squeeze that in. And you can pick it up. And then you're going to take your tie wrap, put it around the front. And this is just so much simpler for me to do with one extra hand while I'm holding my bow. And so I can pull it, right, and make it tight. But I can keep it a little bit loose until I'm ready to pull it snug. And that way I can twist and get all of my things to fit just the way I want them to before I pull it extremely taut. Let me spread these out a little bit. I don't want them right on top of each other. There we go. And then I just hold the middle and pull it as tight as I can. Sore fingers, so sometimes I just use this and help myself pull it tight. And usually I snap that off, which works perfectly for me. So I don't have to get that out. And now we have this cute crazy bow. So what we're gonna do now is just trim this up a little bit. I really wish that I had thought to put some raffia in this. It would have been a little more crazy and a little more fun. Maybe we'll add a little raffia bow to the beginning of it. All right, so now I'm just gonna give it a little haircut. Still not liking these two staying on top of each other, so I'm gonna move this one way over. Sorry, kind of talking to myself there. All right, give it a little haircut. These are the two that are bothering me because they're laying on top of each other. So, with nothing we can do about them, but we're gonna just be rough with it for a minute. Ugh. Yeah, that's a little bit more fun. All right, so now we have our bow. Let's see here. Got our bow. Trim this a little bit. This big orange ribbon too, and this one. Yeah, there's our bow. Now I think maybe we should make, you know what I have this little bow left over. Let's see, I have this little bow I was making for something else. I think I'm gonna glue that. I always like something to cover my little piece of plastic there shining through. So because this is left over, I'm gonna add that right to it. It's just something I did not use on another project. And I have a drawer full of things like that. You'll often see me reach into my little bag of tricks and pull out something at the last minute, just to cover up that little, oh, so cute. Love this. Okay, so this is our bow. Came out so cute. And again, for time's sake, but you can really twist and manipulate that better. Now, let me get my cutting board that we're working on back here, because now it's time to attach our bow right on, getting all the glue daubs off, right onto our cutting board. I'm going to turn it around for me. Turn this way. I wonder how that would look. I just found no. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this right to the top of the neck of our cutting board. And this is going to look so cute in my kitchen on my counter. I can't wait to put this in there. Just hold that down. Came out so cute. I am loving it. Do we have a button? Let's see. Would a button be cute here? Oh, that would be cute, wouldn't it? Okay, we're adding a button. Adding a button. Sometimes I could sit here all day and add things, but sometimes less is more also. But we're adding this cute button because why not? We have it. So cute. So cute. So we sanded our edges. We zhuzhed up our paint job with some Waverly antique wax, and we added the carrots and the greens and a beautiful bow to our already adorable, just getting all these spider webs off, to our already adorable Dollar Tree surface. It was already a beautiful, should have taken a before and after. I say that every time. But this was already beautiful. We just used it up. And I love it. I love it. All right, well, I hope you guys liked it. This is a great time to give me a thumbs up. And go ahead, hit that subscribe button because, and then when you hit subscribe, make sure you ring the bell. You'll want to be subscribed and ring the bell. The bell lets you know every time I upload a new video. And when you subscribe, it will let you join my giveaway when we get to 250 subscribers. So, I can't wait to get to the 250 subscribers. So help me out. Subscribe. Sharing is caring. So go ahead and share this video with all your friends, family, and social media. And my voice doesn't always sound like this. But we're going to just keep on going. That's how we're going to do things around here. We're just going to keep on going. All right, everybody. Until the next time we see each other, do good and be good. Bye now. One more thing. I came back on because it's adorable as it is, but I wanted to put some of this fun stuff on here. So I thought I would just put a little, I'm going to just do it anyway. Even though it's all done, I'm going to just glue this piece right here. I'm moving my bow out of the way. And then I'm just going to put glue down and glue this down around the board on here that's on here with these tacks so that it kind of gives it a little outline. So I came back on to do that with you because I don't want it to be finished the way it was. Got ahead of myself a little. So let's put this down. I really like this. Whatever, I haven't played with this in the past because I'm not really a mesh wreath maker. And so I always just assumed this was mostly to make mesh wreaths with. But now I'm having fun. I think it looks like jute too. So anyways, it's the mesh tubing in case you're just coming on. It's the mesh tubing from the Dollar Tree that I came back on just to show you. How much it zhuzhes it up. And scissors. Oopsie. I'm just going to trim it here and glue this part down. That, and it just gives it a nice little outline. So I just wanted to come back on and show you that. Now it's a finished product. Better, right? Right? So cute. Much better. Much better. All right, there she is. Be good, do good.